What is the cause of this scleroderma? I've been receiving these questions a lot, not just on comment section, even in my DM. Okay, let me answer this now. Doctors don't really know the exact cause of this. They too are still guessing. It could be this, it could be that, it could be this. Some doctors think maybe it's genetic illness and all that. Some will say maybe it's, you stay close to where they produce this ash ash chemicals and all that. They're just guessing. For myself, I don't think it's genetic because nobody in my family have ever experienced this. I'm the first and I'll be the last. So I don't think it's genetic. Chemical area, I've never stayed anywhere close to chemical area. Then as for the skin it has a cause of too much production of collagen in the body. Some of you might not know what is collagen. Please, you do me this favor, just go and read more about collagen production of the body. Google and any other place, please. I can't because of the short time I have here. I can't explain more. So same thing that is making the skin look beautiful, glowing and the rest is the same thing causing harm to the skin as well. As for the skin part of scleroderma, that's the cause. Too much production of collagen, that's the cause. Then there are two types of scleroderma: the localized scleroderma and the systematic scleroderma. Personally, I'm fighting the systematic scleroderma, a very tough one, but with God, it will be easy and I will overcome. So scleroderma don't have a cure for now. It can only be managed. There are medications to slow down progression and to manage different symptoms that are involved in the scleroderma, and also to prevent more complications. For my new followers who doesn't really know what is scleroderma, they are just seeing me for the first time. Scleroderma is a skin disease that affects the whole body, the connective tissue, that causes hardening of the skin, tightness of the skin, and it also affects internal organs. That's why I said there are two types of scleroderma: the localized and systematic scleroderma. The localized doesn't really affect the internal organs, but systematic scleroderma just affect the whole body, internal organs, and everything. Okay, some people used to come to my DM and ask, what are my first symptoms? Okay, firstly, when it started, I was always falling weak, constant fever. Any little thing, it feels like I want to faint. Like I used to feel very heavy. Yes, that was the first symptoms. Thereafter, I started having discoloration of the skin. My whole body was dark, very dark. My palms were very, very black. My hands were not like this. They are very straight. But scleroderma disfigured them and made them like this. But by the grace of God, it will be better. So, the first symptom was discoloration of the palm. The whole skin was dark. I had some dark patches on my skin, neck everywhere, like a fire burnt. But it's no longer there. I had stuff like that, like burns all over my body, my laps, everywhere. But it's no longer there. I could not even walk, but now I'm walking by God's grace. I don't know how it happened, but God is doing it for me. I'm walking very well now. So, dark hands, swollen feet, swollen hands, like I said, tiredness, weakness, just constant fever. Feel like you want to faint at all time. You're always feeling weak. Then you have this Raynaud. Raynaud, I don't know how they pronounce it. Raynaud. Cold feet and cold hands at all time. If you're having autoimmune illness, most like the lupus, scleroderma, and some other illness, you always have that Raynaud. Cold feet and cold leg every time. It's one of the signs of scleroderma as well. Cold, vomiting, pains is one of the things, like, and the pains is not just like the normal body pain, like real pain, especially around the joints area, anywhere there is joints in your body. Yeah, your legs, anywhere there is joints, anywhere there is joints, you'll be feeling pains, severe pains around the joints. It makes one to be smaller than their normal self. Like my mouth, it made my mouth smaller. That's why you see my teeth are out. It's because my mouth is now smaller than the teeth. So that's why it's like that. It makes my lips very small. You can see it. And my skin was very tight. My face was very tight. Those of you that know me before now know what I'm talking about. But now there's flesh in my face. My face was very tight, no flesh. Everything, it was just very tight. So that's what scleroderma can do to the body. So when we go further to ask, is it life-threatening? Yes, of course, scleroderma is life-threatening, and it has taken lots of life, a lot of life. To me, I would say scleroderma is no longer rare. The people used to say it's a rare disease. So many people are living with scleroderma, they don't know they have scleroderma. So many people are living with lupus, they don't know they have lupus because it's not yet out. They don't know the symptoms. They don't go for normal health care. Even if you are not sick, I would advise, if you have the money, sometimes go for health check. Go for health check. You must not be sick before you go for health check to know if your health is alright or not. So that's it. Scleroderma is life-threatening, yes, and it has taken lots of life. Something that affects the lungs, the kidney, the intestines, and all that. So it's life-threatening, of course. So many people have died of it. And for those of you asking if one can get pregnant with scleroderma, yes, one can get pregnant with scleroderma. It's very risky. It's a 50-50 chance. So it's either you take the risk or you leave it. Imagine a scleroderma patient not taking drugs for 9 months. Most times you'll be in the hospital on bed rest and all that. It's a very risky thing to try as a scleroderma patient, but yes, they can get pregnant because you can see your period. Although in some of the women they stop seeing their period, but someone like me, I see my period, so I can get pregnant. Yeah. Some say, Violet, you're not up to 30. Google says from women from 30 years old. Although the illness, both male and women, but it's more of women. And Google, it's not everything Google will tell you. It's not everything you see on Google that you will believe. So I am 28 years old, and even people that are not even up to children of even 6 years, children have scleroderma now. So maybe Google have not updated. Then it used to be from 30 years, they've not updated, and that's why it's showing you from women of 30 years and above. I'm not up to 30, I'm 28. So not everything, like some things you just need to research more. Google is correct, but sometimes they just need to re-update their information. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not up to 30, yes, and some children also have scleroderma as well. Alright guys, thanks. This will be all for today. Any other question, you can drop it under the comment section. I'll be responding to few questions from the comment section. Even if not today, I'll respond to a few questions. Okay, like I said, scleroderma does not have a cure, but with God, everything is possible, and that's where my faith stands. So, see you all. Keep praying for me. I love you all.